new blood. I once was exactly where you are. Especially in this time of the year when you're getting your feet wet, you might have thought, okay, what did I sign up for? How did I get myself into? Why did I jump in the deep end? But you survived. Now, how did I get from where you are to where I am as division director? It was a persistent application of my strengths, working the system, working the projects with a vision of where I wanted to be and the steps I needed to get there. My mentor had me start out, he says, well, if you want to get your CC in a year, short time, just schedule yourself in every 4 to 5 weeks, and you'll get there in no time. And I did. Got my CC, got my ACB, got my ACS. Took me a little longer to get my DTM because it was getting members to stay for 3 speeches. You don't imagine how much is on there. The same is true for you. Looking at that vision of where you want to be and what you have to do to get there. It's the same thing with the club, with the area, with the district, and with the division. So I'd like to follow up on what I talked about in the fall about teamwork to recognize the achievements of us as a team. The division is strong. Started out with the melees. We held 4 strong melees in the fall. We trained 72% of the officers, including 12 clubs reaching the Super 7, having all 7 members officers. Every one other division in the district that achieved similar results. So I'm very proud. We had a good group of area directors who were able to visit all but 2 clubs in the division. Timing issues and scheduling interfered with a couple, but they completed all their club reports, very succinct responses and suggestions for aid. So they did a great job. Over this previous half year, we had 83 new members join clubs in the division. And even with the loss of some, we had a net gain of 39 members over the division. That's a really good start to the year. Very good. And we actually have today 2 clubs that qualify as distinguished. If June 30th was today, they would be distinguished. And we have several others that are on the way to do that. So the clubs are working. Looking forward, what do we need to do? And what's the vision, focus for the next half of the year? There are 4 things I'd like to focus on. One is melee training. We're having one today. There's going to be one scheduled in Area 11 in January, one at Everett Pacesetters, and then we're working on another one. And once the details are set, I'll send out an email, and you can inform your clubs for the officers who couldn't make it today, that they can come to the training. Second is what you've all been waiting for the whole year, contests. We're going to have a contest, international speech and evaluation contest. The club contest will start in February. The area contest will be in March. The division will be in April, and the district in May. This area 11, 12, and 13 are combining to have one contest. They already have the place identified and the date set, March 14th. So look for that. 14, 15, and 16 are having a combined contest, and they're still working on getting that together. We're looking forward to that. With the club contest, I would urge you, with communicate to your clubs a couple things. One, don't wait till the end of February to schedule it. It gets a little dicey. Secondly, my vision is having every club involved in the contest, sending at least one person to the international and one to the evaluation contest. And a word to those who might think, can I schedule in a club contest? If you don't find it able to do a club contest, you can vote as a club to send a contestant to the area contest. So everybody should be able to compete, and with the additional emphasis of educate, learn. Only one person wins, but everybody can learn from the example, as well as volunteering. We'll need judges, we'll need test speakers for the evaluation, which I did a couple times last year. It's very involved. And we need those helps in there. So that's coming. Division contests are probably either the second or the third week of Saturday of April. Time is flying by. It is really flying by. Third is club growth. Now, I said we had 2 clubs that are already distinguished. For a distinguished area, you need 50% of the clubs to be distinguished, and it can be a distinguished area, which is very much doable. For the division, this is another goal I'm looking forward to, having Division A be distinguished. And you might think, wow, that's quite a leap. Well, for an area, for a division to be distinguished, number one, no net loss of clubs. We lost 1 club this year. It was fading away. But we are 2 members away from chartering a new club in Cedar Woolley, the teenage So we're close to that breaking even. For a division to be distinguished, 40% of the clubs need to be distinguished. Again, how is that? Well, we have 2 that are already distinguished. We have 9 that are within reach of being distinguished. They're within 2 to 4 members and 2 DCP points. And I'd like to point out, if your club had a minimum 4 in melee training in the fall, and you get at least 4 members of your club officers trained this one, you get a DCP point. That's one of those 2 DCP points. It is doable. We have 9 clubs that are within reach. So those combined with the 2 that are already distinguished is 11 clubs, which is exactly what we need to be distinguished. I think we can meet that. Another item of growth is pathways. I know we've had the different reactions, the not intuitive kind of thing, but number one, I have a member in my club that has contacted by phone Toastmasters and said they've been very helpful in assisting through that. And this is the last 6 months of pathway, of the legacy. So people are gonna have to get into it. And looking at the current records, we're doing pretty well as far as the club adoption rate of pathways, with the officers and the members. Actually, one area where they have 4 out of 5 clubs are at 100%. So that's great, and we can reach that. And the 4th thing, succession planning. All of you succeeded somebody else in your office. And when your time is through, you will have need somebody to succeed you, to fill your shoes. Look around your clubs. Think about who would fill your office. With president, you don't have a choice. But other officers, you might succeed it. And to back up what Roxanne proxy, it said area director. If you've ever thought about being an area director, the nominations are open. Look for people. Because my area directors will have to be succeeded by somebody. And I had a year and a half of being an area director. It was great. I learned a lot. And now I get to be a division director. And that was another step into the team. But if you have that vision and where you want to go and persist in it, working the system regularly, you can achieve that. Thank you. And I was going to say, and now I'll be succeeded by a succession of presentations delivered by